Hello Flight Simmers, welcome back. How is everyone doing today? We are on the next full flight video, again back in the PMDG 777, the 300ER to be specific. Today in the rather cool Qatar Airways colors, and reason of this flight is the following. Over in Australia they have one of those VATSIM 20 years events. They will be staffing the East Coast. And I was trying to find a flight which is good to participate in this event, and I found this one, which is the Qatar flight from Auckland in New Zealand over to Brisbane. So currently we are sitting here at Auckland, and we will head over to Australia mainland in flight time is around 3 hours, a little bit more than 3 hours. And then once we get there, the event should be fully running. So I do expect to get some nice ATC and also a bit of traffic maybe over there in Brisbane. And also, as of now, we have controllers online here in New Zealand as well, here in Auckland, which is very cool. So I will try to get the delivery, the clearance in just a second. Yeah, it is night time, early evening or evening time. Now it's close to 7 PM, meaning this will be a full nighttime flight. Usually I try to have at least one part of the flight during daylight, since I enjoy it more compared to nighttime flying. But then again, also in real life, pilots can't really choose what time of the day they want to fly. So today it will be a full nighttime flight, but shouldn't be too bad, since here of course at the new casino we have beautiful night lighting, and I expect it to be the same over at Brisbane as well. So GSX is loading the plane. We will head inside the flight deck, we will get the clearance, and then we are hopefully good to go within a couple of minutes. Auckland ground, good evening from Qatar 899. We have information Kilo on board and requesting clearance to Brisbane.
Qatar 899, Auckland Tower, g'day. Information Kilo confirmed. And you're clear to Brisbane via the Brisbane flight plan route, flight level correction, ATOS 3 Quebec departure, upflight transition, runway 05 right, squawk 0272.
Clear to Brisbane, runway 05 right via the ATOS 3 Quebec departure and squawk 0272, Qatar 899.
Qatar 899, readback's correct, contact me when ready for push and start.
Wilco, Qatar 999. Right, we have the clearance. Performance route is loaded in, performance is here, so 03201.8, cruise F380, cost index. Let's go sim brief, which is 69, just to be accurate here. I've dialed step size to 0, so we can take it manually in case it's required. Right, GSX already done.
Actually it was for you, you're supposed to hold at Alpha 9, but anyway, continue.
And then we have the ATOS 3 Quebec departure. We will look at this in just a second, and we have the Uplar transition. I think I didn't read that back, just noticing that. Right, and then legs, route data, wind data.
123 negative, you're at Alpha 10.
Then we can go ahead and close all the doors already. And squawk is 0272. 0272 like that. Arm oral. Right, let's see, APU is not running yet. Let's get this one fired up. Seatbelt signs are coming on now. Packs as well. And then let's look. Oh, where's my EFB? Sorry, that needs to be fixed, of course. Aircraft equipment, EFB. That is cool. Yeah, I think that needs a second to load in. Okay, looking good. Initialize the flight. There's already a fault. Database reading error, okay. Data load then.
7, was it readability was 4?
Okay, that will just take a second. Right, wind data is here. Let's check progress 9.5 up on arrival, that's plenty. Transition altitude. Now I'm just looking at my charts, 13,000.
567, readability 5.
567 Crest Airways
like that.
Christchurch with information Lima.
Complete. So let's try this again. Can we maybe restart EFB if that helps?
New Zealand 567, you're clear to Christchurch via the Christchurch 1 flight plan route. Hagler 3 Quebec departure.
Flight, and that's looking much better. Cool. So terminal charts. Complete edit clip. We have the Batos 3 Quebec, which is this one, and then maybe just some taxi charts if that's available. But maybe we can use the normal airport information. Yeah, that's that should be fine. That's the wrong one now. Right, we are flying. Why can I not zoom in? There it is. 051. That comes in here. What's going on with my mouse again? Oh, that's annoying. 051 and yeah, Xelan max 250 until turn complete 5,000 or above, and I think 5,000 is also the initial or is it? Maybe we can even go all the way up there. Cleared level 250 even, yeah, that's super high here in Auckland. So 25, and then we just need the performance. Yeah, so in case we climb super fast, Ceylon, let's see where we are. Yeah, that's gonna be above 10,000, so we need to make sure to stick to 250 even though we are above 10,000 at Ceylon, but after that it's pretty straightforward. And now we just need the performance. We have, weather's quite fine here by the way. So we have wind 060 at 7. Temperature is 12, that's correct. 1013, that's not correct. In fact it is 1030, that's quite high. Let's see if we put this to hectopascal. Yeah, 1031 even on here. This is takeoff, flap optimum, aircon, auto, anti-ice, auto. I'm just thinking, now it's winter time down here, but it's okay if we leave it on auto. Right, select temperature, 65, flap 5. Now let's go back to thrust limit. Forgot again, 65. Take off, flap 5, center of gravity 29, and then we have speeds of 137, 48, 64, 137, like that. So 164 comes in here, and then we have flight directors, LNAV, VNAV, cool. Alright, let's check over here. APU is on. Let's disconnect the external power then. And yeah, let's try to get going now. So checklists. Oxygen. Tested 100%. Flight instruments 098, 098, and altimeter is 1031. 1031. Parking brake is set. Right, and yeah, then let's finish the setup. So first of all, I will get rid of all the connections like that, and this goes to TA only. Then we have the hydraulics. I should have done the right one first, right? I always messed it up. Those are coming on, beacons are coming on. Hydraulics. This is go to arm, service interphone is coming on. Right, and then the checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP is set. Takeoff speeds are done. CD prefer is complete. Trim. Yes. Taxi and takeoff briefing. Yeah, we've talked about the takeoff. That's good. So we are pretty much good to go. We will figure out the lighting in just a second. I will ask for pushback, and we will also call for pushback. Auckland ground, Qatar 899 stand 3 is ready for push and start.
Qatar 899, push and start your discretion. Time now is 01.5.
Say again please for Qatar 899.
Qatar 899, push and start at your discretion onto Kilo or Foxtrot, and time now is 02.
Okay, push and start at own discretion on Kilo or Foxtrot for Qatar 899.
Qatar 899, correct.
Okay, Kilo or Foxtrot, let me quickly check that out on the charts. I think we will even head down on Foxtrot, so we push back with the tail back on Kilo, and then we can taxi out to the left on Foxtrot. That should work.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Okay, brakes are coming off. In the meantime, we can dial tower frequency, which is 118.7. Right, starting the block time as well, and right, I think we're good to fire up the engines. So starting number 2. And look at this night lighting here, that's simply amazing. One of the best, definitely. Okay, starter number 2 cut out, starting engine number 1, and let's figure out our cockpit lighting now. So a bit of floodlight in here. It should do roughly. Oh, some bad stutters again, come on. It's getting so annoying. Right, that's looking okay.
Set parking brakes.
Okay, push completed, parking brake. Starter number 1 cut out, beautiful. Okay, generators are on, we can kill the APU. Then this goes to RTO, we have the flight control check, or let's do that in a second. First the trim, up 5.0, so trimming it up a bit. like that. And we have flaps 5. Everything down here looking good. Okay, flag control, full left,
New Zealand 567, ready
full
for
right,
push to start, stand 3-1.
full up, full down. And
New
the rudder,
Zealand
full left,
567, pushing a start on
and
2 Bravo
full
facing
right.
west. Time now 06.
Right.
Push Bravo.
Anti-ice
facing
not
west.
needed. Recall is checked. Autobrake, RTO, flight controls are checked. Ground equipment should be clear in just a second. Before takeoff, checklist completed as well. Flaps are set. Position 5.
Left is clear. Right
Very
is clear.
nice. Okay, turn-offs and taxi lights. And now I'm expecting a taxi for Foxtrot, then Lima and Alpha for Alpha 10. Maybe let's pull up the airport map over here, that helps a bit. I'm not too familiar. Qatar 899 facing north, ready for taxi.
Qatar 899, taxi to the Alpha 10 holding point, runway 05 right via Foxtrot, Lima and Alpha.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 10, runway 05 right via Foxtrot, Lima and Alpha, Qatar 899.
Qatar 899, read that correct. And once on Alpha, contact tower 118.7, departure frequency will be 123.1.
We will contact tower once on Alpha and departure frequency 123.1 for Qatar 899.
Qatar 899, correct.
Righty, okay, let's go. I was just seeing on the chart, so let's get rolling. But now I've just been noticing I did a bit of a mistake here. The reason is, if we look at the airport map, so we have cleared Alpha 10, which is down here, but which is not quite the full length of the actual runway. Are we rolling? No. Need a bit more power. So what we need to check is if our performance calculation is still as it is supposed to be.
Auckland ground, good evening, New Zealand 552, at stand 32, with information Lima.
Right, and then we will contact tower once we're on taxiway Alpha.
New Zealand 552, you're clear to Christchurch via the Christchurch. It's the Christchurch
Right,
one route.
yeah, now I need to look a bit at the charts. I hope I can manage now.
Squawk 5431.
Cleared to Christchurch via the Pago 3 Quebec. Departure.
I mean, it should be fine since Alpha 10 is really only a very short shortening of the
New
full
Zealand
runway length.
552, correct, and confirm flight level 320.
Flight level 320, New Zealand 552.
Yeah, I think I will just go with the current calculation. It's not 100% accurate, but I think it's fairly accurate. I can't find any number on what the runway shortening is from Alpha 10. So that's why I'm just going with the numbers we have for now. Alright, so no, that's not Alpha. Alpha's one further. Alpha, by the way, is the
New Zealand 421,
old runway, which would then be 05 left, but which is now turned into a taxiway.
Hollis to Quebec departure, Lakes transition, squawk 5514.
So right hand turn onto Alpha.
Auckland ground, New Zealand 421 cleared.
I mean, if all airports would look like this during nighttime, then nighttime in this sim would not even be that bad. With a good dynamic lighting, good light reflections on the ground and all this kind of stuff, which we have here.
Readback is correct. If you rather, I can give you coal transition.
Okay, now switching to tower 118.7. And then he said departure frequency is 123.1. Although I have that not on my VATSIM list, which is a bit weird, but never mind. Usually the controllers are correct on that. Okay, next left-hand turn will be Alpha 10 then. Yeah, let's also do traffic, weather, and traffic terrain. Auckland Tower, good day, Qatar 899 Heavy on Alpha.
Qatar 899 Heavy, Torben, hello to you, sir. Upon reaching, line up runway 05, right.
Please confirm that was cleared for takeoff for Qatar 899.
Qatar 899 negative, that was a line up. However, let's get ahead of ourselves. Airborne contact Auckland Control, the frequency 123.9. Surface wind currently 0 degrees, 8 knots, runway 05 right. Cleared for takeoff.
Roger that, cleared for takeoff 05 right, and we'll contact 123.9 for Qatar 899. Alright, bit hard to understand these colleagues here today. Or that might be due to me. All the lights are on. Now he gave me some other 123.9 like that.
Auckland target Airways 0567 ready, Alpha 9.
05 right.
Cool.
067, g'day James, behind the Qatar long 777 about to roll 05 right, line up 05 right behind.
Just called me long 777.
Okay guys, so we'll line up behind.
Very cool blokes down here. Ah, okay, he's waiting over there. Makes sense.
Steel, metal, and wait 05 right is 0567.
Righty, okay, I believe
I saw a hideous photo of the up in the desert today.
we are good to rock and roll. So let's start the timer. Everything is set, looking good. Okay, lineup was not quite perfect, but it's okay.
We've got 3 here, and of course there's 1 still sitting up there, and all the 200 sitting around.
Power's coming up, and Toga.
Yeah, gonna be interesting to see what happens.
I might suggest to you that the 300s will get back in the sky simply because now they've pushed the 7810 off. They've all been written down, they don't owe them anything, and they just don't care that they burn twice the amount of gas. They'll just put them back in the sky until they have to.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's B1.
I don't think so.
Rotate.
No, 200s have had their...
Okay, 7.5 degree, waiting for the lift off in the long 777.
I was actually told the 3...
We are airborne, here's coming up.
...that Auckland are going back in the sky September, October, November this year. With that
They are chatting quite a lot on this frequency, aren't they?
Oh, far out, really?
Okay, wow, beautiful, quick look outside.
Training up the crews for a start. You need 24 guys in airplanes, so 72 guys.
Right.
Everyone's been out of the sky for 18 plus months.
Okay, let's switch over into some private chat here.
Crash Control New Zealand 551, flight level 380.
Zero 551, thanks. When you're ready, descend 10,000 feet to Canterbury, QNH 1021.
Flaps 1.
When you're ready, descend to 1,000 feet, QNH 1021, New Zealand 551.
Auckland departure, good day. Qatar 899 Heavy passing 2,700.
Qatar 899, Auckland to lower emphasize. Cancel the first turn left, track direct takeoff, climb flight level 380.
Left direct Betos and climb flight level 380, Qatar 899. Flaps up. 380 and then direct Betos. A little bit shaky here just now. Like that. Cool, yeah, I don't know why it's a bit of a struggle for me today to understand the ATC guys, but I think we're managing okay. Cool. Nice, yeah, good, nice shortcut here. That's very helpful. And we will now head into some clouds any second. Last view on the airport down there. We'll be in the clouds just any second from now. Very, very nice. Okay, let's finish the checklist. After takeoff checklist completed.
Back in the flight deck by time 30.
Alrighty, and so we've managed to get out of Auckland, and now I'm very much looking forward to also get over to Brisbane and have some nice ATC coverage over there as well. So enjoy the cruise, everyone, and see you over there. Hello flight simmers, welcome back to the flight deck. We are just about to pass flight level 200, so back a bit early, but I figured since we of course have ATC now with the event going on and the frequency might become a bit busy, I thought we will get all the approach briefing and that kind of stuff out of our way a bit early, and then we can later on focus nicely on the final approach and on the landing. So currently we are heading into waypoint Saver. From there on we're gonna fly the Ukluk 1 Alpha arrival, and yeah, then we're gonna land ILS runway 01 right. That's the landing data. Weather very good down there, no clouds at all, not too much wind, 8 knots, it's dry. So landing data, no worries at all with the autopilot of 2 selected. And now heading to the chart. So, Uktuk 1 Alpha. Yeah, so that's at Uktuk, and you can see it nicely puts us around on a, yeah, sort of far away from the airport. And then later on gives us a nice lineup. Maybe I should reduce ATC sound just a notch.
Is runway 01 right, the Gomma 1 Alpha arrival, when ready, 250.
Maybe that's a bit better now. Yeah, so it puts us around on a nice big big track, and then later on to the final approach, just a couple of constraints in here which I've all checked are dialed into the FMC. So there's a speed constraint, then we want to be 3000 at Batro at Glen 185 knots, and this will also be the altitude where we intercept the glide slope, nicely going down. And for the missed approach, just yeah, out over the ocean, track 046 climbing to 4000, pretty straightforward. So that's looking good down at the airfield. We know it from our last visit to Brisbane, international gates are all the way down here, so we will land. Let's aim for, that's Alpha 4 I think, or is it Alpha 5? Yeah, some of this maybe, exiting there, that would be quite perfect. And right, So, yeah, luckily there's the moon is out all the time, so we have some nice views even on the aircraft from the outside. Hope you could see that during the music and cruise part. And yeah, so now weather is good. There is the mainland Australia coming into sight, also looking quite nice from up here. So it might just be a very beautiful approach. Let's hope for that at least. Currently we are clear to flight level 120. Transition will be flight level 110. And yeah, then he will probably put us onto approach in just a second. Currently we're still with Brisbane Center. And then he will probably put us on Brisbane approach.
And station Brisbane Centre is switching to another controller, so I stay on frequency, but I'll see you all later. Thanks.
Okay, frequency switch ongoing. Right, so that's the approach briefing, and I would say I would try to listen into ATC closely, and then I will meet you a little bit later on for the final approach. Brisbane approach, good day, Qatar 899 Heavy, maintaining flight level 120.
Qatar 899 Heavy, Brisbane approach, good day, runway 01 right. Expect an instrument approach, you can be send 4000, confirm Foxtrot on board.
I'm expecting runway 01 right, descending 4000 and information Foxtrot confirmed, Qatar 899.
Qatar 899.
Right, so going further down now to 4000. Let's see what the aircraft is doing now, since yeah, we kind of maintained this level for a bit. Since ATC was switching around the controllers, took us a bit to contract approach then, so we might be a bit high. Let's see how the aircraft is performing now on the descent, and then we can of course also bring out some speed brakes if needed. Right, he said information Foxtrot, quickly double checking if that's still accurate. 1021, that's looking very good, still the same. So this is going to 1021. And wow, FPS are coming back now. I really need to figure out what's going on with the simulator lately. I haven't changed any settings, but suddenly it was like not that great anymore. But just looking at this, I have a feeling this is due to night lighting. Maybe I need to just reduce the radius a bit. But this is looking stunning, I have to admit. Very beautiful arrival here into Brisbane so far. Yeah, I think I will use some speed brake. We want to be 3000 sort of down there, so can't really get there without it. So let's get down a bit quicker now. Also, I'm just noticing, forgot to put on the seatbelt signs. There we are. And also coming up to 10,000, so landing lights coming on, logo lights as well. Next frequency, Brisbane Tower will be 120. Let's make sure that's pre-selected. Oh, big stutter once again, 120. Decimal 5. Yeah, luckily I don't get any sim crashes currently, it's just really bad stutters.
Velocity 213, station localized 01 right.
Velocity 213, you can contact.
Okay, seems like we're almost back on track here. 3000 Vatro, so that should work out rather okay. Let's keep the speed brakes out for a little bit longer, and then we should be good.
Velocity 820, confirm.
Jetstar 8.
Okay, cabin ready, that's good, but yeah, speed brake is still needed. As mentioned, Vatro 3000, that's at least according to these star, although we are only cleared to 4000 for now.
Flying South Flight level 180 velocity 934.
Qatar 880, correction, Qatar 899, descend via the star 3000.
Descend to 3000 via the star Qatar 899. Also during the cruise I noticed that I'm just saying Qatar all the time, but the call sign would be Qatari. So slightly different, but controllers don't seem to mind that much. Right, altimeters are set. FPS are horrible right now. Speed brakes, we still need those. Okay, 3000.
Brisbane approach, Tango Echo Yankee information Echo.
Max speed 230 at this waypoint. That's why we're slowing down now. That's perfect.
Tango Echo Yankee, Brisbane approach, g'day, runway 01.
But I think we will come out easily below the glide slope, so we should be all good here.
Ah, yeah, Echo.
Tango Echo Yankee, you can descend via the star 4000.
Send via the star 4000, Tango Echo.
As we're still looking good, yeah, we're below the glide slope, quite
right.
perfect.
Expect an instrument approach. When ready, you can descend via the star 5000.
Right. Yeah, I've also put in the range ring 10 miles, just as a bit of a reference for us.
5,000, just 820.
Oh, that's looking crazy of the night lighting here. Just a pity it's a bit hard on the FPS. Cool. Very nice. I hope I don't get a sim crash here, that would be horrible.
Qatar 899 from Glen, you cleared the instrument approach runway 01 right, report established.
From Glen, cleared on the instrument 01 right and will go when established, Qatari 899. Okay, flaps 1.
Tango Echo Yankee, you can descend 3000, cancel the speed restrictions.
Send 3000, cancel speed.
Okay, that's Glen, so let's arm approach mode. Localizers captured, flaps 5. If I would be flying offline now, I would go into the settings and try to fix that, but unfortunately flying live, that's not really a good idea to do. So we have to keep up with the FPS for now, sorry about that. Okay, nicely established 185 knots, flaps 5, coming up to 10 miles, quite perfect in the profile here. And then we will have the glide slope any second now. And then once it's captured, we can dial 4000 as the go around altitude and report established. There it is, glide slope 4000 set. Qatari 899 established ILS 01 right.
Qatari 899 heavy, contact Brisbane Tower 120.5, g'day.
120.5 for Qatari 899.
2500.
120.5, there is.
4.7.
Sorry about that. Yep, departure 124.7.
Let's slow down a bit further, 170.
Qatar 899, are you on frequency?
A firm, Qatari 899.
Qatar 899, Brisbane Tower, g'day. Velocity 441, stand by
Right.
for your clearance.
7 miles to go. Let's drop the gear. We don't have any speed constraints given to us, so we can already slow down.
213, welcome to Brisbane.
37 plus 5 makes 142.
Stand by.
Like that. And then keep the flaps coming.
Runway 5324, wind 020 degrees, 7 knots, runway 01 right, clear for takeoff.
It's a bit hard to slow down the aircraft today.
Velocity 213, welcome to Brisbane.
Taxi and channel flights.
Bravo, Charlie 6 to the bay, g'day.
And then we should see landing checklist complete any second.
Charlie 6 to the bay, velocity 213, thank you.
And there it is. Right, and 4 miles out, quite perfect.
Qatar
So-
8, 9 and 9, expect a late landing clearance.
Copy Qatari 899. Okay, late landing clearance. Let's see. But I think he's already accelerating, so we should be good. My aircraft.
Tower, g'day, Quantum 503, request IFR clearance to Sydney.
503, stand by, break, Skyway 6324, contact Brisbane, approach now, 124.7, g'day.
124.7, base 86, Skyway 6324.
Qatar 899, wind 020 degrees, 7 knots, runway 01 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 01 right, Qatari 899.
Velocity
Right,
441,
clear to land. So that was not that late after all. I have had it much worse than that on other flights.
Velocity 441, cleared to Sydney via Hugo, flight plan route, Saneg 1, departure runway 01
So
right.
looking
Climb line
very
6,000,
good so
squawk
far,
42,
nicely established on the
01, departure
profile.
frequency 124, decimal 7.
Clear to Sydney via Hugo, planned route, Saneg 1, departure runway 01, climb by the SID 6000, squawk 4201, departures on 124.7, velocity 441.
I really like the
Velocity 441, thanks.
night
Radar,
atmosphere all around the city
call
here.
sign, calling for a clearance, call sign only.
It's very good.
Quantum 503.
Qantas 503, you are cleared to Sydney
Continue.
via Saneg flight plan route. Saneg
Maybe
1,
touch
departure
low.
runway 01 right. Climb via the SID 6000, squawk 3725, departure frequency 124, decimal 7.
Now FPS are okay, since all these city lights are behind us now.
Sonic 1 departure 01 right, climb by
Okay.
6000,
Flare.
3725, departures on 124.7.
Descending. And there we are.
Qantas 503, thanks.
Reverse. And decel.
Brisbane, good day, Delta 819, stand 43, information box,
Jetstar 819, Brisbane Tower, g'day. Cleared to Sydney
Nice,
via
welcome.
Hugo, flight plan route, Saneg
Welcome
1,
down to
departure
Brisbane.
runway
I think
01
landing was
right.
fine, manual
Climb
braking,
via
idle
SID
forward. We
6000,
missed the
squawk
high speed exit, but we can take the
37,
next one.
departure frequency 124, decimal 7.
Which will be Alpha 4 if I'm not mistaken, so this one to the left should work out nicely. Right, need a bit of speed. Flight time 308, flaps are coming up. And this is Alpha 4, yes.
Jetstar 819, just confirm squawk 3637.
Squawking 3637, sorry.
Jetstar 819, thanks. Qatar 899, do you have a request for Bay?
Negative, just something on the international gates would be good, Qatari 899.
Qatari 899, no worries. Taxi Bravo 4, Bravo 9 to the bay of your choice, g'day.
Bravo 4, Bravo and Bravo 9's stand-off choice, Qatari 899, thank you very much.
Qatari 899, apologies. Just a correction on the last taxiway, Charlie 9, not Bravo 9, Charlie 9.
Roger, Charlie 9, Qatari 899. Right, okay, so left on Bravo.
Echo Yankee, you on frequency?
And
Tango
I still have all the lights on.
Tango Echo Yankee, Brisbane Tower, g'day. Wind
Strokes.
020 degrees, 7 knots, runway 01 right, clear to land.
01 right, clear to land, thank you, Echo Yankee.
Yeah, very friendly down here, the controllers, definitely. I enjoy flying
That's right.
down under on VATSIM every time. So let's focus a bit on the
calling, call sign only.
cleanup.
That's 819.
So, this is going to TA.
Jetstar 819,
We have
squawk mode Charlie and push approach.
traffic and weather radar coming off.
That's 819.
Traffic and terrain coming off. And now let's see. So we are on Bravo and then Charlie 9. Yeah, it's quite a bit of taxi now, but we already knew that before. And then we can have stand of choice. Seems like there's not too much traffic going on down there at the international stands. Ooh, now we're getting crazy. All right. Alright, we are almost there. GSX is waiting for us, and yeah, it's indeed very empty here on the international terminal. We will put off turn-offs and taxi lights now. APU is running.
Echo Yankee, welcome to Brisbane. Do you have a preference on that?
And then we have stand 78.
Yeah, going to the GA preference. Thank you. Tango Echo Yankee, Roger, taxi.
So last right-hand turn.
Bravo.
I can see we have a docking system.
Alpha,
That's good.
Bravo 2, Foxtrot 2 to the bay. G'day.
Alpha Bravo 2, Foxtrot 2 to the bay, thank you, okay.
Yeah, that was not too bad. I'm happy with that final turn. Cool, so let's see if we can figure that out. Coming in a little bit fast. Getting very close to that air bridge in front of us, but I think that's just enough space. 1 meter stop. Okay. That's getting pretty close here. Okay, parking brake. We have APU generator running, so we can kill the engines.
820,
Block time 3:27, and we have the beacons. Seat belts are coming off, and fuel pumps are coming off. All the hydraulics.
Taxi Bravo 4 and Bravo Charlie, please obey my choice. Just,
like that, and we will ask for the boarding.
No worries, thanks for flying.
Like that. Doors disarm all, and then we have entry 2 and cargo forward, cargo after. This is coming to standby, and then we just have the checklist left. Everything looking good. Let's make sure the chocks are in, set, and request ground power. Then we can release the parking brake, and ground power will take a second. Alright, checklist completed. Qatari 899 on the blocks. Thank you very much for the ATC, and have a good night.
Qatari 899, and yourself as well. Thanks for flying. Have a good night.
Righty, logging off. And that's it. We have arrived at Brisbane. Sorry about the FPS. I think that's really something with the night lighting going on here. I will just after this flight try to figure it out, and maybe for the next flight we will be a bit better than that in terms of FPS. Yeah, very enjoyable flying on ATC with this event. Super happy with this one, and I hope you have liked this flight as well. And then, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. Feel free to leave comments down below in any regards, and hopefully see you on the next flight as well. Take care. Bye bye.